Boom, back in the room. Right. This is my third time on StreamYard. I'm just testing it out to try and get the feel for this. What I'm trying to do is create a kind of a walk and talking diary. Like, as I navigate my day, I'll whip up my phone, I'll record whatever's in front of me, and I'll record whatever's on my mind, and I just shoot the breeze. Whistle sweet Dixies. I might tell you a little bit about what's going on in the Philippines, some of the things that please me, some of the things that are pleasurable, like those cake shops. Actually, there you go. That'll be the subject matter for the rant. 5 peso cake shops and how they affect the expat. This will be a hot take, like Blind Boy does every Wednesday. When I first came upon these 5 peso cake shops, I didn't think much of it. There seems to be quite a lot of them. And to put things in perspective, of 5 pesos, 5 peso is 20 cents. No, it's less. It's 10 cents. So they're pretty savage cakes, and they're all fucking 10-cent each. They've got pretty wide abundance. Spanish rolls, chocolate donuts, glazed, fucking this, that, and the other. And so for 100 pesos, you can get a big bag. You can get a big bag of hot cakes. And then what you can do is you can walk around the place and indulge in small little acts of kindness. How are you getting on there today, Ted? Would you have a little cake for yourself? There you are now, sir. Or you could just go right into the place where everybody's blatantly starving, which is usually the plaza. And then, of course, the police stations. Now you can see here, look at your man right up there. Sitting down, having the life of Riley. Something has happened to the power lines here on the right-hand side of this brand new highway. And you've got half of the Negros Power establishment out to fix it. But no matter what type of a job they do on here and now, you can be sure they still have rolling blackouts and scheduled blackouts. So I'm not sure which one's more frustrating. Anyway, I won't take a tangent into Negros Power. Was it talking about the cakes? Yeah. So you get a big bag of cakes, you indulge in acts of kindness, you go into the plaza and you hand out 10 peso cakes to everyone there. The kids are fucking delighted. You've never seen a kid so happy. I get a cake, fucking, the world is magnificent. And then the same goes for the police station. You bring it in a big bag of cake. It's part of my service, carrying the message to the still suffering addict. And while trying to carry that message, sure, what better way to do it than with a big bag of cake? So I could be spending 200, 300 pesos. They'll get a few pieces of cake each. And I say to them, do you remember me, lads? And maybe one or two that will still be there. Oftentimes there could be 10 to 15 and they're jammers. They're jammed into a small little police cell. Do you remember me, lads? Yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I'm from a thing called NA. Do any of ye have to stop using drugs and find a new way of life? And they might look at me like I'm an alien. And I say, what, for example, do you do when you want to quit drugs? And they look at each other. And maybe the brave one at the back would say, we go to jail, sir. That's right. They'd all be in agreement. Yes. No truer word has ever been said in this police station, in this holding cell. We go to jail when we want to quit taking drugs. And so as they lick their lips with the sugar of the beautiful cakes that I have recently purchased as part of my small act of kindness, I tell them about NA, and it's an international fellowship. And if you type in NA into your little Google engine, Once you get out of here, you'll have the wealth of information about the NA meeting that's on Sunday. And they say, sir, where? I say, there's a meeting on every day. It's up there. Go down the end of Laxon and take a right. I don't know exactly where it is. Go on the website, you'll find out. And they might be into their second donut at this stage. And they might be having a little murmur themselves in the long go, fucking hell, lads, huh? Do we get cake if we go? And I say, yeah, lads, there'll be cake and there'll be coffee and everything. And there'll be big dirty posters on the walls telling you all about the 12 steps, but you just have to fucking ignore that for the time being. Because these poor boys don't have a clue only how to go in and out of jail and in and out of jail. There's no point in trying to explain them what fucking powerless means. Go to a meeting, get yourself a coffee and a donut, and that's my part done, right? So that's me carrying the message. And I'll leave them to it. It's cost me about $4, 200 pesos, less than $4, $3 something. And I have spoken about that. My unofficial, now you probably hear the wind blowing all over the place, so this might be, fucking hell, there's one person watching, can you imagine? That is gone. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's the first person, because I was doing this yesterday and no cunt was in the room. So one person came into the room and one person was listening to my story. No idea how long that person was listening for. 6 minutes and 47 seconds into the rant about small little kindness out here in the Philippines, I says to these various different home groups, see who I might have said it, might be down to Dumaguete, lads, you realise that the police stations are filled with alcoholics and drug addicts, and you don't need to do anything official. You don't need to get any permission from any fucking world service. Just buy a bag of donuts and go in and fucking feed them. And they'd scratch their heads. Yeah, that's good in theory, all right. I don't know what would be going on in their heads. I just know that people haven't taken me up on the offer. Nobody else has started visiting these police stations, even though there's a whole heap of us expats in various different home groups, and also quite a lot of the Filipinos in NA are wealthy. Right, listen, I'm on the way out to, where am I going? I'm on the way out to Baguio. Not Baguio, no, Bago. I'm going to Bago City. Not Baguio City, Bago City. And going to exercise down on the seafront and then probably go for a coffee and we'll see. I'll maybe give this, look at that, another dog convention on the side of the road. Right, that's it from me. I wonder who that person was that was watching. Was it my sponsor? It might have been my sponsor.